house using flint and steel to get rid of a giant-ass jungle that used to be sat right here in front of the Mole Castle. And in this episode, guys, we are going to be experimenting with some road layouts for Mole City. I have brought the Cyberdog pack with me, guys. We've got Nugget, Fido, Rorschach, and Jock the Second with us. They're going to be protecting us at night because we're probably going to be working on this all through the day and all through the night, and we need some freaking protection when the sun goes down, if you know what I'm saying. But guys, man, the previous episode was crazy. If you haven't seen it yet, well, that means you didn't watch the previous episode, and damn, I am angry with your ass. Go watch the previous episode, you freaking butthole! But in the previous episode, guys, we were setting fire to a whole bunch of freaking wood. And man, I inhaled some of the smoke from that fire and I got bronchitis. And ain't nobody got time for that. No, but seriously, guys, we managed to clear away a giant jungle just using fire. And it was really, really sweet and a really efficient way to remove the forest. You can see we still need to clean up a bit around these parts. But guys, I have also laid down the foundations for Granny Dog's monument. As you can see, this is kind of what I wanted to look like. And I think what I wanted to show you guys was a view from a sort of bird's eye perspective, just to give you the sort of idea about the size of the monument. And I think that I've come to a really good size that I'm happy with. And that is basically the size of the monument. You can see that it's not too big. And it's kind of smack bang in the middle of the city, and I think it's looking really, really freaking sweet, man. Now, guys, what I want to talk about in this episode is why I removed the mountain that was in the middle of this island here. I actually did this excavation off camera. Well, I filmed it and I put it in Dogmail number 14. So if you guys want to go and watch that, go check out Dogmail number 14 on the Rendog channel. But I was thinking about trying to tie. And I just realized that it was going to be really difficult to get that done. So what I did is I flattened out the foundation slightly. I lowered it by about 5 blocks in total, I think. And this is going to give us a much smoother and much cleaner canvas to work on when we're building Mole City as well as the Granny Dog Monument. So that's kind of why I decided to flatten it out a bit. I'm still going to keep the different levels of the city. And, you know, like, for example, over here, I'll try and keep these levels over here. But, guys, I wanted to talk about something really sweet with you before we start building some roads. I thought that what we could do in Mole City is have, like, different districts. So this district over here, for example, because it's covered in snow, this could be, like, the Viking district. And the houses would be built out of, I don't know, like maybe in the same style as the Strip Mine Outpost, which is in the Winter Tundra. And this district over here would be like the really rich, wealthy district of Mole City, next to the Lakeside Villa, you know, and everything would be built out of sandstone, bricks and blocks and whatnot. And then this area over here, all the way on this side of Mole City, just underneath the Nether Portal Temple, this could be like the ghetto, man. This could be like the gangster zone of Mole City. And all the houses and stuff could be built out of nether bricks and iron bars, and we could have like a bar here, like a really greasy, dingy bar, and maybe like a witch's brewery or alchemist shop or something like that. And then this district over here would just be like the Molehole district, in much the same style as the Molehole. So, you know, I thought that was a really sweet idea, guys. Let me know what you think about that in the comments section below, man. I think that's going to be pretty sweet. But guys, what I've done is I've brought all the materials that we might need today and stuck them in this chest over here. I'm getting in the habit of doing this thanks to my Feed the Beast series. Feed the Beast is making me really, really organized. And if you haven't watched that yet, go freaking watch it, man. Feed the Beast is really sweet. But I'm trying to be way more organized now in general in my Minecraft series. I think it just makes life so much easier. But guys, the way that I've set up the monument over here, right, this is my vision, if you will, for the main road arteries of Mole City. So I want the main road to be 3 blocks thick. So for example, this is just going to be an example over here, right? Let's make a very short section of the road using some cobblestone slabbage. So I want the main part of the road to be 3 blocks thick. Now, what I want on each side of the road is like a pavement kind of thing, right? So let's, for example, just make the pavement out of these stone bricks over here. That actually doesn't, well, it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't, I don't know, there's way too much texture going on, I think, in this combination. But just to give you guys an idea of what I want the roads of Mole City to look like, What I want to do then over here is put a tree over here, right? So there's going to be a tree over here and a tree over here, and then there's going to be like a light post over here. So like 2 or 3 blocks away, there'll be like a lamp post over here, right? And then 2 or 3 blocks away, there'll be another tree. And it'll carry on going like that all the way to the borders of Mole City. So that is the kind of road configuration that I want for Mole City. And I think that's going to be really sweet. It's going to make the roads have like really wide spacing. And it's also going to add a whole bunch of trees to the city and make it look really awesome. And I'm going to be using jungle trees for these trees over here in the roads. So, you know, the jungle will return, but it'll be much more controlled. You know, it'll be a much more controlled looking jungle. And it's going to be freaking sweet, man. But what we need to do together, guys, is decide on a road configuration. So we've got this one with the cobblestone slabs and the stone brickage over here. But I don't know if I mean, it actually is pretty sweet. I must admit that it is pretty sweet. I mean, what I wanted to try was using some steps, right? And then, I mean, the only way that I can show you is by showing you. The only way that I can explain this is by showing you. So check it out, right? Instead of having this really sharp texture change over here from cobblestone to stones, what's this, stone bricks, I wanted to try and use steps instead. So check it out. Oh man, that is so sweet. Oh, that is epic. So that gives like a really nice change of texture. You know, it kind of makes the textures sort of link up a little bit better together. Although I don't know, man, because this block is kind of gray and this block is like a different gray, and I just don't know if I like this combination. So why don't we pop over to this road over here and try a different configuration? I mean, I really love this texture, right? Like stone bricks are so freaking sweet. And I think what I'm going to do is just make like a couple of stone bricks. Oh, what happens if okay, why don't we try this, right? Why don't we make some stone brickage steps, if that's even possible. Okay, cool. Let's make some stone brick steps. And why don't we try make the road out of stone bricks and see what that looks like. So that's going to be over there. And then we've got the slabbage up in here. Okay, so that actually looks pretty cool. I'm kind of feeling that. But now what is the pavement going to be made out of? Why don't we try and make the pavement just out of stone? And then over here is going to be the tree. God, that's horrible, man. I've always hated this texture, the stone texture. I've never been a fan of the stone texture. Dude, you need to get out of the way there, man. Come on. Check, he's like, damn, dude, your road is sweet. Hold your horses there, doggy. We are not freaking ready yet, man. Come on. Right, now let's try, what about with slabbage? Oh, ooh. Hello. Hello, I'm kind of digging that. Let's go back and have a look at this configuration over here. Well, this is also pretty sweet, but I mean, I really dislike the clash between these textures, man. I'm not feeling it. This is decent, and I think that this is probably, what we might go with, actually. What I did want to try, though, is maybe using just your run-of-the-mill slabbage. We better get our dogs working now. Doggies, it is nighttime. You need to protect your freaking master, man. There are freaking creepers and whatnot definitely coming for our asses really, really soon. Okay, so what happens if we use just your run-of-the-mill general slabbage as the road, and then what happens if we did this? I mean, that is not terrible. That's not terrible, however, this isn't the correct size. Oh man, I think I really like that, but what we're going to have to do is... Because then the trees are going to sit over here, right? And it's not going to be symmetrical. So the tree's going to have like this weird thing next to it. So basically we're going to want the trees to sit over here in this block, and that means that everything needs to be one wider. Is that what we want to be doing over here? Do we want to make the roads even bigger? But like you see, like now the pavements are like really massive, if we do it this way. But I gotta say, I do like this road. I do like how this is sitting over here, man. This is looking pretty awesome. It kind of makes the road like a little bit bigger, you know? It gives everything just like a little bit more space, which I like. Why don't we just make a couple more steps and finish it off there? And that'll give us a good idea of like what it's going to look like, right? So let's have a look here. And some slabbage. Oh man, guys, you know what? I think this is actually, this might be what we want. I mean, this is looking epic, right? I mean, I'm not going to lie. I think this configuration is way better than this configuration. I mean, this configuration is nice, but I don't know. This is just so much neater. This reminds me of like a Roman or like a Greek city or something, you know? Like, this is just so much better. Maybe what we should try, guys, is actually plant some trees where the trees would actually be, and then have a look at what that would look like. So why don't we like why don't we finish off this road, or just build like a whole? I mean, let's build another like 10 lines worth of road, right? Slabbage. Where's the slabbage? Nope, that ain't the slabbage. Oh, here we go. This is slabbage. Bam. A little bit more slabbage. And we're going to need a whole... Man, I'm excited, man. This is going to be sweet. So check it out. So why don't we make, like, another... Doggies, you are in my freaking way. Get out of my way, you butt bandit. Dude. Oh, my God. Seriously, man. I wish there was, like, a /slap command in Minecraft. You could give your doggies, like, a good spanking. Get out of the way, butthole. Okay, there we go. So, there we go. Right, now let's have a look, guys. Let's put the steps down here, and then let's drop the slabbage down, and let's have a look at what our road looks like. I mean, I am kind of feeling this. This is looking pretty freaking sweet, if I do say so myself. So there we go, and I guess what will happen is we'll have a tree, then we'll have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have like a lamp post over here, right? So we'll probably have to make that out of like iron or something like that. But for now, we'll just make it like this, right? So this is like the lamp post. I'm not clicking with anything. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is the lamp post, right? And then this is the tree. Oh man, okay, we're going to have to head back into the mole hole and get some saplings, guys. We're definitely going to have to... That's going to work. It makes the road slightly thicker than I wanted initially, but I think that it's... You know, I think that... I don't know, man. Like, I had a long chat with my brother about Minecraft, right? And we were talking about how, like, for some reason, we feel the need to make things compact in Minecraft. And maybe that's to do with, like, a lack of resources or something like that. That stops you know, making things bigger. But there's absolutely zero reason whatsoever why we should be limiting the size of stuff that we make in Minecraft. I mean, in Minecraft, our worlds are unlimited size, right? You can make something as big as you freaking want it. There's no need to make your bedroom like 5 blocks by 5 blocks when you could make it like 50 blocks by 50 blocks, right? The only difference is that a 50 block by 50 block room is just going to take way more time. And way more effort. But I mean, damn, you're playing Minecraft, right? Like, that's the whole point. So what I'm trying to stay away from in this Mole City project is stopping myself being confined by space. And if I need to make something bigger, I'm just gonna make it bigger. You know what I'm saying? Doggies, attack! Attack, you buttholes! Man, these doggies are lazy, man. Damn. Right, so guys, what I want to do is plant a jungle sapling over here, right? One over here and one over here. Oh lord! Back up! Whew, damn! Man, those creepers are tracking us from pretty far away. Doggy, you better get out of the way, or that sapling is literally going to grow up your butthole. There we go. Kablam! Alright, so that's a jungle sapling over there. And that's one there. I mean, ideally, I'd want them to all be like really big. But check that out, guys. That is looking sweet, right? So you can imagine the road like being all the way in this direction and having a tree and then a lamppost and then a tree. Man, that is going to be freaking sweet. Attack dogs! Man, these dogs are like the worst guard dogs ever, man. Seriously. If there was like a robber in the mole hole, they would just like run up to the robber and lick his hand. They'd just be like, hey dude, what's cracking? Welcome to the mole hole, man. Well, don't worry, we're not going to do nothing to you. We're really friendly. I mean, seriously, these dogs, man, they need a lesson in freaking self-defense. Right, guys, what I do want to do is try and build a little bit more road here. I want to try and get another like layer of trees here to give us a very good idea about what this thing's going to look like in the end. And man, it is looking so awesome. Oh God, tears are coming. Back up. Man, Rambo is so awesome. This is like the sweetest bow ever, man. Oh yeah, I also got a bow, butthole, and you can't even, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Freaking arrow noob. Right, here we go, guys, so check it out. So the next, how far apart are these? 1, 2, 3, 4 apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And, oh God. Man, we're going to have to do a lot of cobblestone smelting, guys, to give ourselves all the materials that we're going to need for Mole City, man. Check how much material we've already used, and we've barely made like one of the roads. It's pretty crazy. So this is going to be the next set of trees over here, right? So let's get those trees up in their little places where they belong, and then I think I'm just going to extend this like a couple more rows just to give that final feel. Get out of the way, freaking dogs. Right, it's time to sit. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Rorschach, Jock, sit. Sit. There we go. Peace and quiet. I love dogs, man, but damn, they drive me crazy. Alright, so let's just finish off the steps of this road over here. And then, all we have to do is slabify this bad boy. So let's get some slabification going. Kaplayum. And kaplooey. And kajam. Oh man, check it, that is looking awesome. Okay, let's get the saplings planted before I get too excited. And let's bone mealify these things. Kaplooey! Ooh, you see now, that's a really big one. I love that. There we go. Oh my goodness, guys, that is looking so epic. Oh my goodness, check that out, man. Oh yes, yes, this is awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, so these are going to be like street poles, right? And some of you guys gave me such an awesome idea. Apparently, in one of the new snapshots, you can have a light that turns on automatically when the sun goes down. And I'm going to try and make the lamp posts out of that, if that's even at all possible. But guys, check at the roadage, man. This is looking awesome. Oh God, so this is just going to extend in 4 directions. This will be the main road arteries of Mole City. This is going to run... Ooh, hello. Man, that was freaking close. He was literally right behind me as I was there. But this road is going to run all the way here to the ocean. We might have to build a bridge across or something like that, who knows. And it's going to run all the way over there, and there's definitely going to be a bridge across the sewerage outlet over here. I think I'm going to make this lake over here a sewerage outlet. And of course, underneath the main arteries will be the sewerage networks of Mole City. And every single house in Mole City is going to have a toilet that is going to be flushing water into the sewerage pipes of Mole City. But damn, dudes, that is looking sweet. Check that out, man. Oh, God, that is epic. Oh man, that is awesome. Alright guys, well I tell you what, man, I'm going to get cracking on building the other 4 archeries, and then in the next episode we're going to be able to look at the Granny Dog Monuments road setup in earnest, and we're going to have all 4 of the archeries built, and man, it is going to be freaking sweet. Oh, man, this has been a sweet ass episode. Guys, if you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing it, you know what to do, man. You need to smack that freaking like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you better subscribe, or this arrow goes straight up your butthole. Kaplayum! But guys, this has been Rendog playing Minecraft Survival. We are building Mole City, and it is going to be freaking sweet. We'll see you in the next video, my friends. Goodbye!